Hey, wonderful people, welcome back to another review. Welcome back to the channel. And I can't wait to review this movie. The movie is quite interesting, and the name or the title of this movie is Love Lyrics. Love Lyrics. And the movie is so nice, guys. You can't believe this. This movie is actually showing on Oluchi Ofondu TV, and it was produced by Oluchi Ofondu and directed by Emeka Madu. And guys, you know how we do it. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video. And there's this girl, she's a school dropout, right? All right. She dropped out just to further her younger brother's education. So she left the village, came to the city, and got work as a receptionist through the help of her neighbor. Her neighbor contacted her to the boss where she's a cook. So the guy accepted to employ her. So she has been working there as a receptionist. And this boss is never satisfied with her work. He's always nagging and always complaining about one thing or the other. So it came to a point that the father was critically ill. So the mother had to call her that they need money for medication and so on. So her friend happened to work as a waiter in a club, and there is a girl that normally comes there to sing. Along the line, the girl stops singing, and when she comes, she normally covers her face. So they call her the masked girl. So they needed a singer urgently. They needed that masked girl urgently. So her friend contacted her that she has a nice voice. She can replace the girl. All she needs to do is just wear masks and come and sing well. That people will love her. She didn't want to take the offer at first, but since she knows that money is choking her, bills are piling up, her father is in the hospital, she decided to take the job. The first day she went there, this her boss happened to come to the club with his cousin. He was so captivated the boss. The boss was so lost in love and lost in thoughts about her voice and everything. So every night she kept coming to the club to sing. Every night she kept coming to the club to sing, and the boss always there listening to her, but never recognized her because of the mark she puts on. So after singing in the night, the next day her work suffers because she'll go to work and start sleeping, and that pisses the boss off. One of those days, the guy went to the club as usual to hear her sing, and that was the day he won one of the biggest contracts in his life. So he just went to the club to rejoice with his cousin. At the process, he got drunk and forgot his bag where the documents and some and money is. So the girl was able to detect that bag belonged to the boss, so she took it home. The next day, the man came to the office thinking that the bag was in the office, but couldn't find the bag. So the girl beckoned on her friend to help her bring the bag to the office. When the bag came in, that he has already gone out to look for the bag, both in his house and his cousin's place, and back to the club. So coming back to the office, the girl presented the bag to him, and he was curious to know how the bag got there. The girl broke the news that it was the masked girl that brought the bag. He was so happy, given to the fact that he's already falling for this masked girl that he doesn't know who she is or where she comes from. So that same day, he went to the club, was able to meet the masked girl, appreciated her, thanked her for coming to his rescue, yes, for the documents and everything. So gave her his card. So she started communicating him, but always hiding her number. So the guy couldn't reach her. It got to a point the guy had to beg to call her. She went and bought another SIM card, inserted in her phone so the guy can reach her. They started communicating almost every day. She sings for him on the phone. She still sings in the club. They still communicate every single day. And it got to a point that he felt sick. The secretary, that's this girl, came to help him cook. And they spoke that day, but he was not able to detect the fact that she was the mask girl because she was in another room. But finally, every hidden thing one day will come to light. Although her friend has been telling her to own up to the fact that she's the mad girl, and her neighbor has been telling her the same thing. One day she was singing when she got a call, so she went out to pick her call, and it happened that her father was there. So with that shock, she didn't know when she took off the mask and this guy was coming behind her and saw that he's a secretary that he has been crushing on all this while. He got furious. The girl in tears, him in anger. He left, and the girl had to come back home, packed her things, and left. He became miserable. He wasn't able to do anything right. He started like tearing himself up, and they were encouraging him to just own up, forgive her, go and look for her, which he did. At some point, the girl started avoiding him, but finally, you can't run forever. She came to the club one day, so he just went to cool off when he saw her singing, and she came to meet him, and they discussed. He proposed to her to be his girlfriend. She accepted, and that was it. It's a beautiful story. The storyline is dope. It's very nice. I loved every part of this movie, and bet me you're going to love it too. You're going to love it too. The love story is so spotless. You will enjoy it, guys. Before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video. Till we meet again in our next review. Bye bye.